Okay, so quickly before this starts, there's going to be links in the description where you can help out with what happened in Beirut. Okay, so about 3 days ago, I posted a video talking about why I thought Jake Paul fighting Nate Robinson was pointless, and I thought he was in it for the money. And there was quite a few people that commented, and some people commented, you know, like actual valid points, and we had a debate in the comments, which was good. And some people just went straight for the throat, like straight in for the jugular, like didn't mess around. So just gonna look at some of them, and then we're gonna talk about why it's a good idea that Jake Paul fights Nate Robinson, because I don't want people thinking I'm just like fully against him. So this guy here says, and you're speaking like he's gonna lose or something when he's not. In the video, I never actually said he was gonna lose. And then he comes at me talking like Jake Paul's gonna lose, and then he's like, Nate Robinson's gonna lose. Well, that's contradicting yourself a little bit. Why are you saying he's gonna lose? Because this guy's gonna lose. Yeah, you're wrong. He's gonna lose. He's not gonna lose. You can't really say that. We got a guy saying Jake's gonna embarrass this guy. Watch. Said we never know for sure, but most likely it's true. This guy, it's just like it's Jake bullying a child in reality. This guy's at a moment of training, and he said we know for 110%. There's always a chance of a lucky right hook. Nah, do you know what? Just not a chance. Definite loss. Why would he take the fight then? We had to get some people who have valid points of argument and not just saying you said he'll lose, he said you said he did, all this stuff like that. This guy said Nate is Jake's biggest opponent. Everyone knows him from the US and he's very iconic. Plus he's an actual athlete. He's more of a challenge than Gib, and he called out Jake too. I said probably not his biggest opponent since he's only trained for about a month, which in my opinion is right. The whole YouTube boxing scene started in the UK, meaning that not many people will watch it because lots of boxing fans are in the UK. He ain't more of a challenge than Gib because Gib trained longer. Deji is more of a challenge than Nate. In my opinion, don't get me wrong, Deji just came into the fight looking like a peach, like he was a proper dumpling when he came into the fight. And if he trained, it would have been more of a challenge. And also Gib just did the crab walk. So, and he said, I don't think you realise how many more people know his Nate is compared to Gib and Deji. No, his Nate is. Yes, but YouTube boxing started in the UK, meaning they will get less fans. Most of Jake Paul fans are kids, meaning they won't buy the fight. Which, I'm not saying, I've never said, as the key word there is most. I never said every Jake Paul fan's a kid. No, but he appeals to a child, well, not anymore, and some of the stuff he does now is horrendous. Got swatted, I'm pretty sure, like 2 days ago when I'm filming this. And then he just talks about how they used to be kids and how KSI fans are immature. Then this guy brings a valid point saying more people will be brought on from the NBA. That's not wrong. I just thought maybe if it had something to do with the UK, there'd be more buys. Like, I'm buying the Mike Tyson fight. I'm not buying it to watch Jake Paul slap the shit out of Nate Robinson, because why would I don't want to see that. And then he just talks about how what lacks in the UK audience will be brought by the basketball audience in America. And this guy didn't. I don't know, he just clearly has a massive hatred for KSI fans. So Nate Robinson is mainstream. Gib is a FIFA YouTuber. Nate fans will pay to watch rather than watch it illegal like KSI fans do. It might be mainstream, but the hype for him and Gib was much bigger because YouTubers wanted to see it. They bring on more fans. Also, KSI fans did buy the fight. I don't know how you made that up. I literally don't know where that's come from. You know, clearly he's just trying to hurt my feelings. Many KSI fan pages were sharing free stream links. See Mike Tyson got almost same IG. I don't know what he was saying here. He just insulted Jake Paul. We're not talking about Mike Tyson, so I don't know where he come from. I'm going to do a video talking about it, so no need to worry. Smiley face. See, I'm being kind. I've got nothing against these guys. I love a good debate in the comment section. He said, mainstream versus YouTube is levels different selling a fight. I said, that's the point. Jake is a YouTuber. So him fighting a YouTuber like Gib makes sense because more YouTubers can get on board and promote it. I think I destroyed him. No, I'm only joking. This guy actually just made a valid point saying Jake Paul is taking more risks, is what I see. I said I kind of agree because if Jake loses the fight, he's much bigger defeat because Nate really isn't trained as much, and that's just embarrassing. Then this guy also made a valid point, how Nate called out Jake. I made a mistake in the video saying Jake called out Nate, I think. I said, oh my bad. In my opinion though, Jake shouldn't have took it like I explained in the video. He says, I think he just wants to fight. The more experience he has, the better for when he fights KSI, I guess. Then I said, that's true. People really took this to heart, so I might have to make a video on the positive Jake fighting Nate, which we're here for now. Ow. Ow. Why the fuck did I do that? I just hit the desk. Okay, so let's just start off with the obvious positive that we all know about. Jake Paul is going to slap up Nate Robinson. It's a thing. Obviously, we know, like I said, there's a chance he hits him with a lucky right hook. But then again, Nate hasn't trained, so Jake is most likely going to beat him. It's going to give him a massive, massive ego boost. My guy is going to be ready if he fights KSI. But then again, we don't know, since he's most likely going to be arrested by the FBI and put on social security watch or whatever you have over there in America. Also, him taking his fight just gives him extra training, making him more prepared for if he does fight KSI. You know, every little fight helps. You know, working under the pressure of an audience, where everyone's staring you down. You know, I mean, I don't feel like Jake Paul just doesn't give two fucks, really. He doesn't care. This guy just does the stupidest shit ever. You know, nothing like, obviously I don't massively like the guy, nothing terribly against him, but you've got to admit some of the things he does is a bit you know, it's a bit questionable. Like, did you why did you do what are you doing, why have you done that? So yeah, so the more training he's doing gives him more of an advantage when he's fighting KSI. Another thing, money. Yes, you have to talk about it. You're going to get money from this fight. A lot of money. Especially because it's on the Mike Tyson undercard. I think they're charging $50 a ticket or something like that. So, who knows? But he's going to be making a lot of money. Most of that's going to go to the main card. But don't get me wrong, Jake Paul will get the money. Does he need the money? Most likely not. Does he want to give it to me? I mean, if you're offering, I'm going to sign up. No matter how much you dislike Jake Paul, or how much you're a KSI fan, or how much you just like boxing and don't like YouTubers coming to it, you have to admit Jake Paul isn't terrible at boxing. Like, he can throw hands. Even Eddie Hearn has said it. Eddie Hearn has spoken out and said Jake Paul knows how to, like, semi-box. Everyone can see it, you know. Yes, he came up against Deji, who was a dumpling, as we mentioned, and Gibb was doing a crab walk the whole time. His real test, in my opinion, is going to come when he fights KSI. He's had it. He's come against a guy called Deji, who didn't really train. Don't get me wrong, like, Jake's not bad. He beat Gibb pretty easily. Deji put up a bit of a fight. But then again, these people like Nate Robinson, he's not trained much, so Jake is just going to beat him pretty easily. Jake is also being trained by Sugar Shane Mosley, which is obviously going to give him a massive advantage. Who's Nate Robinson being trained by? Like, some fitness coach from his neighbourhood or something like that. Like, it's not. I feel like with the amount of training that Nate has, and with the coaches who I'm not even sure who they are, it's going to give Jake just a massive advantage. It is going to be a Jake win. Unless, like I said, there's a right hook thrown by Nate, which is lucky. Or Jake sneezes 3 times before the morning of the fight. And also, if Jake goes into this fight well formed, you know, he's skilled and he's tactical, that is potentially going to be used as mind games against KSI. I don't think it's going to affect KSI. KSI is just one of them guys, if he wants something, he's going to do his best to get it. Things don't affect him. Like, the height of Logan Paul really didn't affect him. This guy, he believes what he says, and it's good. Like, that's what you need to have. If you believe what you think's going to happen, it's most likely going to happen. So that's the thing. Jake Paul is so persuaded that he's going to beat KSI. And KSI is so persuaded he's going to beat Jake Paul. That's going to make this fight so much better. Two guys that, like, they despise each other. Like, KSI says he disliked Logan Paul, but he didn't hate him like Jake. Jake wants to reclaim his family name. That's a big thing. Like, he's got the weight of his family on his shoulders. Like, imagine having Logan Paul sat on your shoulders and trying to box. That's hard. You know what I mean? That's hard. So it's going to make this fight 10 times more better, which I'm excited for. So when Jake fights Nate, which he most likely will win, and it comes down to a KSI fight, it's going to make the fight so much better, and I'm excited for it. Again, like last video, if you want to debate anything in the comments, I'm down to debate it. Go look at the last video I did, talking about why I disliked Jake Paul taking the fight. Again, if we're debating, don't come straight for the jugular. You know what I mean? Like, come up with a valid reason. And you don't have to debate against me. Someone put something controversial in the comments, and let's just see it all fire up. You know what I mean? I want to see it. So yeah, if you liked it, like it if you want. Go check out the links in the description for the Beirut crisis and all the explosions be going off. If you can donate, if you can't donate, just tell people about it, I guess. I mean, the pictures of it are mental. So that's all we got really for today. Hope you liked it. Jake Paul fans, please don't insult me. I don't like getting insulted by people. It makes me sad. And I'll see you next time. Bye.